In this video, we're gonna try to beat dead rails all on our own. Okay, so today's challenge is gonna be a pretty tough one because not only are we playing by ourselves, but we're also playing with no classes. Which means we're gonna have to play this fairly smart. And to do that, we first want to grab a pistol. This way, if we run into any serious enemies, like a bandit or werewolf, then we can protect ourselves for the most part. Now, we're gonna need fuel for the train. Unfortunately, we only have enough money for one piece of coal, and one piece of coal isn't enough to get to the next train station, but we'll figure it out along the way. Here you can see I grabbed these posters. They're a great barrier to protect yourself. If you put the posters up like this and leave a small slot for you to pass sideways through, the NPC characters cannot get through like werewolves and zombies. Also, I put a piece of coal here. I only have one piece, but it's enough to get us through to get to another spot so we can get more fuel. But you need about 75%, 3/4 of the way to get to the next destination. Wait, it can't be. I think it's actually a barn. I have never actually found one of these in this game. They're super rare to find. I don't even know what's inside. Okay, let's see. Hopefully we can find some nice items to use for fuel. Okay, these things are. And then we found a horse. Horse is super valuable in this game, and I'll show you why. But let's fill up our train with the items that we found. Oh my gosh, get me through! I'm gonna have to change this. Okay, sorry. Okay, so let's put the items in there for fueling. And then this saddle doesn't work as fuel, and we'll put it in the window to protect ourselves from like vampires. And I'll show you that later, why that's important. But you can just put random items in windows and protect yourself. Okay, now we're at our next stop. We're gonna try to find some more items to fill up to get to the next station. Oh, there's a bandit coming after us. Okay, let's shoot him. See, this is why we have a gun. If we were all by ourselves, we'd be screwed. And also, this bandit is worth $35 if you take him to the sheriff. And we got another horse, which is great. Let's use the horse to ride over to the store and see what's inside. And if you don't know how to fight the zombies in the store, the best way is to be on the outside, either with a shovel or gun, and smack their arms. This way they can't reach you and you can protect yourself. And then when they drop, you'll see them drop. They're dead. Yeah, see that one died? Okay. Make also a noise. Oh no, okay. Next time, see, this is why we have a gun. We're protecting ourselves. And I need to make sure that they're all dead next time, or I'd be screwed. Okay, we'll grab some of these items or fuel, which is great. And then the melee weapon, and then a camera, which is not fuel. And this is a valuable, okay. Sweet, let's get back to the train. Oh no, it's turning into dark. We want to go already because you do not want to be outside at night, especially with the few resources we have and the weapon we have. We want to get going. Okay, everything we already grabbed for fuel, let's just put it in and get to the next station. Okay, go. Let's go. We need to go. Let's go. As long as we get to the next station, we should be good. Also, don't forget to check your odometer. It tells you how far you're going, and so every 10,000 meters, you're going to get to a new station, so make sure that you plan ahead for that. Well, it looks like something's been going down at this station. I think I see some bandits and horses. Okay, sweet. We do. So these bandits look like they were shot down by some of the guns on the tower that automatically shoot enemies. That's why these stations are so good. We're going to pick up these bandits. They're worth a lot of money. Like I said, $35 if you take them to the sheriff. And we already have one from before. Drop them off here. Whoa, tons of money. Okay, sweet. We're gonna use this money to buy, maybe there's fuel like coal, or there's a gun we can buy. So let's go check out the other stores after we pick up this money. And then we're gonna take the valuable item, which is the watch, over here to the trading post. Wow, a whole $7. Now let's come over to the general store and see what they have. Sweet, there's coal. We're going to stack up on coal because this gets us to our destination the easiest. And we're going to try to have a supply. Maybe we can get to another destination after. Great. Now that we got all this coal, let's go over to the gun store and get my favorite gun of the game, the lever action rifle. This is honestly the only gun I'll use during the game because it's so powerful. I recommend you try to get it as soon as possible. Now the strategy is for us to stay here at night so that we can hopefully get werewolves or vampires and use their bodies to sell at the trading post and get more money and buy more resources. Okay, that was terrible. Absolutely terrible. Nothing happened. Not even zombies. Let's wait another night. Not a red moon, so not vampires. Might be a full moon. I can't tell. for werewolves. Let's check it out. Okay, that was nothing. Also, just zombies that night. They're only good for fuel, and we already threw them in the fire. That's why we have a full tank. And then I put a whole bunch of junk around the windows to protect us from bandits shooting. And also, vampires can teleport through windows. And then, so just put something in the window and they can't come through it. Now another 10,000 meters has gone by and we came to our next station. We're going to wait here an entire night to see what we can get. Yes, a blood moon. That's exactly what we wanted. Now I'm going to show you why I said a horse is so important in this game. You could basically beat it because of the horse. So as I'm riding around, none of the vampires can get me. Neither werewolves or zombies can attack me because the horse is too fast. And I can also shoot while I'm riding. And the gunners on the stations, they shoot at the enemies while you're here. So as long as they don't run out of ammo, you're good. We're going to pick up these bodies and get $15 per body, which is great. Let's just see what we got. Whoa, we are stacked. Now what I want to do is get more ammo for my rifle. I like to get a ton of ammo because by the end of the game, you're going to need a lot of ammo when you're fighting at the last stop. And then also I'm going to see what we have in the general store. Okay, we have some armor. I only have enough for a helmet. And then I'll try to get more money at another station to see if I can build out my whole armor set. But it's good to have armor when you're getting shot at. Okay, we're all filled up. Let's get to our next station. Oh, that sucks. It looks like it's only zombies. I'm not going to wait here another night, so I'm going to take these zombies and use them as fuel just to get to our next destination. Hopefully there's something good along the way because these stops have been kind of boring. Let's see what we can find. Sweet, now that we have a rifle, some armor, and a horse, we can easily take on this town, and hopefully we can find the banker. And with the banker, he has a vault number that we can get into the bank vault and get silver and gold bars. So let's look for the banker. He usually has a top hat and a beard. Looks like he's over here waiting by the train station. I don't know why. We gotta take him out because he's gonna drop. There you go. He drops a plaque with the bank vault number. We need that to get in. Okay, let's take these guys out. This is why I love the horse. We can easily get around like barely getting hurt. Let's memorize this number and then we can take it, or we can take it with us to go to the vault. I'll just memorize it. Get on trusty steed. Oh my gosh. Okay. So now we're going to try to find the bank and then we get into the vault. Looks like it's just already right here. Take out these guys. Okay. So we're going to take these guys out. We're going to go into the bank and then use that number to open this vault door. Looks like this guy's just creeping on us. We want to take him out. Okay, sweet. Someone's coming up on us, maybe? Okay, now we're going to put in that bank number that we saw the banker drop. And I'm going slowly, just not to mess up. But once we do, the door should open automatically. So let's see. Sweet, nice. Let's see what we got in this stash. Whoa. Okay, I already see some gold bars, silver bars. Those are worth good money. And then, if you don't know, these other things are called bonds. And if you build up a certain amount of bonds, you can buy classes within the game. So when you start off the game, you can start off already with or armor or special abilities that will help you throughout the game. Okay, let's see what else we can find. Okay. I think we just want to go back to the train. Nothing else here for us. Oh, yeah, the sun's going down. We want to get back to the train already. I don't want to be out here at night. Okay, so I ended up speeding through this part because it ended up not being any werewolves or vampires. And I wanted to go to the church because you can find crosses that are worth good money or help against vampires, and also holy water that can also be used as a weapon. Okay, now we're going to sell those gold bars and silver bars for money at the trading post. Oh, stacks on stacks. That's a ton of money. Great. Now we can see what resources are at this location. Like I said earlier, resources change by location. So you're not going to always have coal at each location. You're not going to always have the same things that you want. So let's see what we have and try to build up. Okay, no coal. We're going to finish our armor, at least for the from the helmet to the body armor. There's also shoulder armor, which I'm not seeing. Let's just get this. And then maybe let's get some first aid stuff. Maybe some bandages or snake oil. Okay, let's get some snake oil. This helps you heal up pretty quickly. And then you can get bandages as well that helps with healing, but snake oil gets you back pretty quickly. And then we're just going to go to the next station and not waste time since we have a lot of coal and fuel to get to the next station. Okay, we are under attack. This is why I said you need to put things in the window. These poor horses are getting shot up by these bandits. And it looks like we're also getting chased by a werewolf. So we're close to the station and we're going to slowly make it to the station so they follow us and get shot by the guns. That's why I'm going really slow. You can see that the turrets are taking them out. Okay, thank goodness they did most of the work. We're going to come out and finish up these bandits. Oh no! Oh no! No! Okay. Whoa. I didn't want to have to die and then spend Robux to get back in the game. Okay, so we got a couple resources, some barbed wire, some coal, and I think we're pretty good to get to the next station. But I did want to go to the building that we passed by on the way in here. It's the Nikola Tesla building where there's a whole experiment in here that you can do a side quest and build Nikola Tesla piece by piece. But there's also good resources in here. See that there's bars in here. We can pick these up to sell for money. There's a ton of things in here you can pick up as well, but I'm just here to get all the valuable stuff. And I'm not going to do the side quest because I don't want to build a monster to basically try to kill me. But you could see there's an experiment table and some werewolf parts. And we could see the brain itself, Nikola Tesla. So I'm not liking this at all. I just want to get out of here. It's starting to get dark and we want to get back to the station. So let's get going. Okay, another uneventful night with just zombies. We filled up some more, got the zombies, and we're going to be moving along. Okay, now that we just sold those bars that we got from the factory, we're going to buy these metal barriers to protect us because right now we have a ton of junk set up, and this is going to be way better when the bandits at the last location are going to be shooting at us from all angles. So it looks pretty good. And now I have these horses also as barriers on the sides to protect us from getting shot. And then tons of coal. We can get to our last location from here even because we're about 20,000 meters out and the last location's at 80,000 meters. So we can keep going, but we're going to stop at the next location just in case. Now we're at the second to last stop and I am nervous. I need to make sure I have enough ammo. Now what you want to do is pay attention to the odometer. At 77,000 mark, you might want to stop and shoot the guys up on the tower waiting for you. So let's wait until we get there. We're going to get off. Oh, it looks like... I don't know why the music is starting. Is there something around? Let's check it out. Okay, so it looks like there's a werewolf chasing us. Let's take him out. Okay, we took him out. So we're going to want to come up close enough so that we can shoot these guys on the tower. Oh my goodness. My aim is terrible. I need to turn down my sensitivity. So as I take these guys out, it helps me not get shot while I'm moving in closer because they have the turrets. So I'm just going to try to take these guys out. And then this is why the horse is great. I can just move in, shoot little by little, take each guy out one by one. That way I don't have to face all of them at once. So we're just going to speed through this part. You can see I'm just taking them out one by one. There's other guys up in the tower in the back with turrets. So you want to take them out from a distance as well. Getting chased by a pack of wolves. But let's get back to our train and bring it forward. Oh no. Looks like I didn't take everyone out. I'm getting shot. Okay, we're going to want to take those guys out too because we don't want to die here. Oh no, it's nighttime. Oh no, let's get out quickly. Let's try to take them out. Oh no, it looks like it's a blood moon. I don't want to face any vampires. Get on a horse, get on a horse. Okay. Whew. See, this is why the horse is the best. We are able to survive at night in the enemy base, facing these vampires, running around, no problem. Please get a horse at the beginning and it will save you throughout this game. So we're just going to take these guys out. Man, they are spawning everywhere. Ah! Okay. I think I'm going to try to use that holy water. Okay, one by one. Ooh. Oh no, there's more of them. Okay, keep going. Come on. We really need to make it. We're just at the end here. And of all, why did it have to be vampires? Okay. Oh no, they're spawning everywhere. Oh, I think we're going to use the holy water. Let's pull out the holy water. Okay. 1 second. There we go. No, that's not the holy water. Okay. I think let's try the holy water now. Come on. If I remember which one. There it is. Okay. Take this! Summon the powers of Zeus. Ah. Okay, I think the night's over. We barely survived. Thank goodness. Because of the horse. If we didn't have the horse, we would have died. Okay. So what you want to do is come over to this bridge. You're going to lower the bridge. And then I think it's going to set a timer. Oops. Okay. Now I'm going to arrange my inventory to prepare for the zombies and the bandits that are going to swarm this base here in a few seconds. Now the timer for 4 minutes is ticking down. And that's how long it takes for this bridge to go down. Once it's down, we get to the other side and the game is over. But we have 4 minutes to protect ourselves. And they're going to swarm this base. So let's go up on the highest vantage point, which is here on top. And shoot down on the bandits and zombies that are coming in. We can already see they're already coming. Okay, let's start shooting. Come on. My aim is terrible today. Okay, I need to switch. My DPS is way too high. Okay, I'm going to die at this rate if I can't kill anyone. So what you want to do is you need to hold off onto swarms and swarms of bandits and zombies that are going to keep coming until that 4 minute mark is over. And then you need to run over and make it to the other side of that bridge. So far, this is pretty chill. Nothing else is really happening. But we need to make sure that these zombies don't come up the stairs on the right. If they do and we're not paying attention, they're going to take us out. And these zombies are getting faster, it seems like. Okay, come on. Like I said, it's pretty chill if you're up here and you've got the rifle and enough ammo. I've got a ton of ammo to last the rest of the game. But I just need to make sure I don't die. See, the armor's protecting us. You can see that deflection right there. But make sure that any zombies that get by don't come up the stairs and attack you while you're not paying attention. So it looks like some maybe have gotten by. I need to look over. Okay, some are coming up the stairs. Now I need to pay attention to the stairs. And this is pretty much the rest of the game. We're just going to finish up these zombies, and the counter is almost done. And once we finish up these zombies, we're going to head on our horse and go to the other side of the bridge. Using a Molotov on one zombie is hilarious. Oh, that one almost got us. So yeah, we're just going to speed run through these. Take them out. There really isn't anything else. I don't see any more bandits. And like I said, I think the hardest part was already done. Was the vampires. Let's head on our horse. Oh no, another night's gonna happen. Let's go to the other side before that happens. Okay, looks like just seconds. Now we're gonna go to the other side of the bridge and we're done. Well, thanks for watching this video with me, Robby. And please subscribe and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.